what's up, Stinky Poos? My name's still Severino, and this shit ass demonetized in the first 5 seconds. That's a new world record. Just kidding. This channel was never monetized in the first place. However, I stumbled across a video on Twitter.com today, hell site beyond human comprehension, that was an AI movie trailer for the concept for a Pixar movie. Yes, my blood was just boiling even saying those words, but let's talk about it really quickly, and not just talk about it, let's watch it. This is the trailer for a movie called The Studstitute. That just sounds offensive saying it, but regardless, look at this thing. Look at this quirky little thing real quick.
First day sub life. They really got me teaching algebra. Damn, shorty.
Damn. The board decided we have to let you go, Jay.
I'm not perfect. I messed up, and I let a...
What did that text say? You tis us. You lied to us all of us. So disappointed. Thought X.
And I let a lot of people...
Everybody online hates me now. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Let me get up out of here before one of these students try to take me down. I look so young, they think I'm one of them.
Her video blog is breaking.
Her video blog is breaking. Yeah. So that is actually based off of a real TikTok, which luckily the poster was gracious enough to post in the actual comments. I say the poster. This is Daily Loud. They steal posts for a living. But someone actually added the context of this TikToker.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok.
So this is as she said, it's a substitute.
Nah, little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling.
I don't know why I was dancing.
Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day.
So it's just she was vlogging her day, and so I guess someone saw that as a really inspirational story to make into a Pixar movie. Thoughts? There were none. It says that it was an AI movie starring a substitute teacher who got fired on their first day after allegedly recording and flirting with students, calling it Studstitute. Now, I thought that if you had a protagonist, you were supposed to want to root for them. Now that, just off the description alone, doesn't sound very rootable. However, given the context that Twitter is limited to 250 characters, I'm sure there is some nuance in the situation. But that's not what's important. What's important is how scary this is for the future of movie making. Now, I made a video a few days ago talking about the fact that AI has inherent limitations. Like, if there is a limitation or an issue that AI has where you can tell that it's AI, there's that dumbass piss filter. There's a lot of, like, issues with, object permanence, as well as keeping an object still for long enough. There's a lot of issues with that, and like keeping head movements with a human, breathing, blinking. All of it is weird with AI, and the reason it's weird with AI is because there's a certain ceiling of skill, a skill issue where AI can't get past. Like the reason that they haven't perfected some of this stuff yet is because there's likely a chance they might never perfect these parts of AI. It's just a really fun new toy that's been growing exponentially, but that exponentialness, that plateaus eventually. Regardless of that, though, that doesn't change the like, it's not like fucking 5-year-olds are a bunch of Martin Scorseses. It's not like they're trying to judge a movie for like, oh, this is slightly off, this is slightly wrong. But movies are very expensive to make. This is a very broken up tangent, so I hope this makes sense in the end. But, like, movies are very expensive to make, so trying to get all the funding from your potential sponsors to get the potential writers, you can't have an AI make everything. The writers, maybe some voice actors, like, that's an expensive investment that if you were to rely on AI or even make a tagline where this movie is made by AI, which I'm not shocked if some studio will attempt this in the next decade, but do you realize how many people are going to fight that and shit on that and point out how dog shit it is? I mean, like, that might not stop the movie from releasing. We got the second Megamind movie, for God's sakes. But, like, I have a feeling that we're going to probably, like, bully AI away from being an issue for the creative arts. Hopefully. One can hope, one can pray.
Ooh, I'm in the dark and I'm scary. Hi, I wanted to add one more input, just like to further emphasize my point here. That, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every single time, it's so scary. I'm so dark and scary and this, I'm mysterious. No, but like, every time we see AI used in like, in the public eye, one of the biggest offenders of this is like the White House Twitter, or like the Department of Defense, Department of War Twitter, is like every time they use AI, because they do it a lot, it always feels so forced. It feels so fake. It feels so plastic. And I feel like that leads me to believe that everyone realizes how dumb it is, and the only people who really dig AI are like hardcore grifters. Like, it's becoming a political thing to use AI, and I like that because that's going to lead to it becoming a trend that dies. Thinking positively. That's just my... Anyway, get back to Evan. He has more to say.
But what really scares me is right here on YouTube.com. I am horrified of the potential slop farms, the absolute doo-doo butter poopy butthole slop farms that are going to come from AI and this Pixar-style AI-generated video. Because you already know that, like, Coco Melon is looking at this and foaming at the mouth at the idea of being able to crank out, like, 300 videos in an hour. Because, I mean, of course, YouTube's going to fucking reward it. Of course, YouTube's going to reward it. YouTube rewards anything that means that more people will be looking at their website, as does any social media site, because on social media, you are the product. So, like, I'm horrified to imagine how bad YouTube is going to get once this type of AI becomes so widely accessible. Like, Sora AI, this one was made by Sora, the one that I just showed you, is not that good. Like, it's imperfect. It's imperfect by nature right now. But it's only getting better, and if it just gets good enough to put on YouTube, like, no, please, like, allow my creative arts to stay creative. I know that, like, what I do isn't necessarily an art. It isn't. I just like talking, and that's kind of hard to replace. You can't really replace the random sporadicness of a human being, but you can make slop content for kids. And Coco Melon is already in and of itself horrendously addictive for the young brain. So the idea of making it hollow slop, meaningless AI is really scary. But I'm gonna hop out of here for now. It's just a quick little yap. Let me know your thoughts on this, though. I really am curious. Also, what the hell? This channel's been blowing up recently. Who the hell are you people? Only 4 people watch this video. Why is there more than 4 people watching these videos? Thank you for watching, though. Regardless, I'll see you whatever I make next. My name's still Severino, and this was a human-made video.